Hi, Assalamualaikum to Mr. E and fellow friends. My name is Nur Syafiqah Shahira binti Rosli. Today I'm going to give a speech about caffeine. Have you ever experienced nervousness or jittery feelings after drinking too much of coffee? You are suddenly filled with ton of energy and sitting still is impossible. You have most likely experienced this feeling whether it been from eating too much of candy or having too many caffeinated sugary drinks. But first, I wanna ask, how many of you consider yourself as a caffeine addict? How much coffee do you drink in a day? 1 cup, 2 cup, or more? Most of you probably drinks coffee or other drinks containing some amount of caffeine. Caffeine has become more and more common, but people don't think too much about it. Even if you are just consume caffeinated drinks, it's still important to know what this drink doing into your body. Personally, I also drink a lot of coffee throughout the day, and I was wondering how this is affecting me besides just give me a little extra energy. This inspired me to do some research which made it perfect topic based on my informative speech project. I came across to share with you what have I studied in many interesting facts and effect positive to negative about caffeine. However, caffeine has both effect in negative and positive to regular consumption. Caffeine is a pervasive in our society nowadays, and we can hear that is a bad for us or good for us. What are we to believe? I may not cause you to change your consumption, but at least you are better informed what you are putting into your body. Alright, let's start with the good news. Do you know that caffeine has 63 different plants which come from leaf, seed, and fruit? And caffeine is a stimulant, which means it increases activity in our body. In small amount dose, caffeine can help you to feel refreshed and stay focused. Caffeine also help you to wake up and feel more alert, and it has been shown to increase our attention spans. This benefit effect for people who are driving long distance and people who are workaholic. It has been also shown that caffeine can boosting our skin circulation to make our skin looks healthy and prompt glowing. So, we go to the negative effect. Caffeine are largely effect depend on how much we are consumed. If we are consumed in a small amount of caffeine, let's say 1 or 2 cup in a day, it will increase your heart rate and you will urinate more, which can cause dehydration and prompt your digestion system to produce more acid. And if you take a larger amount of caffeine, like a 4 to 6 cup per day, are in charge over long periods of time so that they can cause sleep problems, depression, and digestion issue. Although caffeine use may be safe for adults, but it is not a good idea for children. Even among adults, having much of caffeine can cause unpleasant side effects such as insomnia, nervousness, fast heartbeat, and headache. According to Midline article, they say that having a small amount of caffeine can considered average and moderated, while having a larger amount of caffeine is considered excessive. Remember that amount of caffeine is different effect depending on types of beans that are used and the strength of the brew. This means that you don't have to worry too much unless you are covered up with drinking a several mineral water to cover the caffeine addict. Last but not least, as you can see, caffeine have both positive and negative effect on our health and well-being. Nevertheless, The bottom last is that you drink coffee in moderation so that you don't have to worry too much. So the next time you are wondering whether or not to have the second cup of coffee to perk you up, relax. At least now you know what will and won't do it for you. That's all from me. Thank you.